And just speak up when you do it because we don't have mics going around everybody, so just use your stage voice. Out there we go. What? We're our hour and a half show. Our hour and a half show. This is a 35-minute preview of kind of what we're going back on tour with in October. We're opening in LA. It's not really announced yet. Around October 11th and 12th. So. Check.
You guys have an awesome dance with Palooza?
Yes, question.
You guys have made a big impression on the dance world and helped make the dance world, everybody fall in love. These young kids now fall in love with dance all over again. And you're their mentor. So I want to ask you, who was your mentors? Who gave you that?
Thank you. Good question. I just got the goosebumps. Our mentors,
My mom was.
I'd say, yeah, my mom as well. We would have dance battles. Me and my mom would have dance battles, and she would win until I was like 14 or 15. She would win. She'd be doing a side aerial, like, I can do that, I do a side aerial. I ended up like running out of the studio crying when she'd like drive and catch me.
I think my dance teacher for sure was, I mean, he wasn't my dad or anything, but just a major impact on my life for sure. Rennie Gold. I grew up with Kenny Warmall and Nick Baga at the Gold School in Massachusetts, and so he played a major part in guiding me towards a career in dance. I knew I loved dance, but he helped me find my way and my path. And I also had the good fortune of meeting Mikhail Baryshnikov. So that was kind of cool.
Him and Barish are like BFFs.
Yeah,
They go to coffee.
He gave me my recommendation for Juilliard, which definitely helped me get in, which is cool. So yeah, Rennie Gold and Baryshnikov.
I worked under Wade Watson for about like 3 or 4 years, and he taught me a lot about structure and taste. Taste level was a lot. His ideas were spectacular, so I learned a lot from him.
I would say my dance teachers. I had a couple growing up, but definitely my dance teachers. So if you kids, are looking for mentors, look no further than your backyard. Your teachers are the ones, man. You know what I mean? I know that they're the ones that give you their lives and everything. So make sure you guys stick around. No studio hopping.
Next question.
Yeah, little Miss Blondie up there. Practice a day.
I practice my time steps at least 25 times a day. First, seconds, and thirds, plus the wing ones. I practice those a lot too.
I'd say we all dance, especially once we get into tour rehearsals. We're dancing like 6 to 8 hours a day, and then we're going back and talking about the show and fixing the show and the music and ballet classes, all that. Yeah. So
and then I know a lot of the time, like quite a few of us, like Kate and I, constantly go to ballet class. Like every morning, we don't have like anything scheduled for the day. We'll make it a point to get into class because you need to stay up with your technique. If you miss one class, you can tell. If you miss 2 classes, the whole audience can tell. Yeah.
Yoga class too. I take some yoga. I take a lot of gyrotonics. Gyrotonics is really good. Pilates. Anything that helps keep your body in tune and in check. Oh, well, hey. That dress, can you do like a runway walk? 5, 6, 7, and 8. Smile. Wow, that was quite the entrance.
Lots of injuries. Jamie's recovered from 2 reconstructed knee surgeries.
Yeah, I broke a kneecap actually. That was fun.
And also tonight, the show that you guys saw, one of our dancers, Chantal Aguirre, hurt her knee in class. She tore a meniscus 2 days ago. So we had to kind of reshuffle the show. Kate here and Kyle learned a duet that 2 of our other dancers had learned from our full-length show in like a day. They performed it today at the Beat Street performance. I don't know if you guys saw that, and then they did it tonight. So, and I know Channing also stepped into Chantel's part in Love Is Blind. So, It's pretty impressive when you have great dancers that can do that.
Sorry we started a little late. We started rehearsal at 7 o'clock to restage everything that you saw tonight, so.
No joke.
Yeah, that's my time.
We were running off the stage at 7:55.
This guy over
That's it,
here.
yeah.
Aiden, what's up, dude, man?
Yeah.
That is an affirmative, buddy. We're doing Kitchener, Mississauga, Vancouver, right? Ottawa?
Yeah, there you go.
Cool.
Thanks, Brad.
Not Vancouver.
Vancouver.
Ottawa, Kitchener, and Mississauga.
Oh, Nick.
Yeah. I love Canada. I'm an honorary Canadian. It's awesome.
When you guys go to conventions and competition, what do you notice in the dancers?
What do we notice in the dancers?
I notice performance quality more than most things. I mean, if your technique's phenomenal, that's definitely like a huge attraction for my eye. But more than that, like focus and movement quality, just how you use your shading in your dance and how you also invest your focus into your movement.
I look for progress. You know, we see kids come, we sometimes 3 times a year to nationals, and then you see them the next year. And I love to see the progress. But also, you know, you give a note to somebody or you give a correction, and it's who applies those corrections. You know, who wants to better themselves or who doesn't even listen at all. You really pick up on those things.
I also look for people that really look like they love to dance and they're really dancing. There's a difference between just doing steps and doing your pictures, which I think dance has become a lot of these days, is hitting those amazing, gorgeous lines and pictures, but there's no movement in it, you know what I mean? There's no meat to that bone that you just threw up there. So I would love to see, like, you know, dancers really get into their skin a little bit more and actually dance and not think about, like, ooh, what's my tilt look like today? You know what I mean? Tilt Tuesday!
I think also off the floor too, like seeing how dancers are like with other dancers, and that's a huge part in how we pick our company is okay, like how are these dancers to be with and tour with, and we spend so much time together that you also want to like the people that you're dancing with too. So yeah, I'd say
we all met doing conventions pretty much.
I
Like
met
this
Nick when I was
whole
9 competing against him, and then we all grew up competing against each other.
we used to see little Amy Yakimo and she was like this big, like Dynamo, 7 pirouettes, 5 years old, what? And you're like, who is that? Who is that? I want to work with her when she turns 18. Yeah, she was literally 5. She was crazy.
Next question.
Little boy in the blue shirt, yeah.
What is your favorite part about being Secret Sound?
Touring and working with your best friends every day. There you go. Giving us a stage to dance on, you know, giving us a stage to do what we love to do, and you know, and we get to create and do, and we are the bosses. We say what goes. This is awesome. Like that's the dream job right there. You know what I mean? And we get to create opportunities for our friends as well. So that's pretty awesome.
Sparkle Heart over there. You've had your hand up for forever.
Yeah, it's my buddy.
Yes. What experience have we had in
Like,
dance?
what's our favorite experience? Yeah, I like that. Honestly, I would have to say that one of my favorite times was the first time that we stepped on stage for our last tour show. And it was one of those like crazy surreal moments that we worked so hard. Hi, friends. We worked so hard for, and it was like rush and go and rush and go and rush and go, and crazy things were happening. And then as soon as we were done, it was like, you know what I mean? And I think I shed a tear too, and it was really special to get to kind of just like release that tension and that stress, and know that everything that we did was done and everything was fantastic, and we were about to embark on this crazy, incredible journey with each other. I think that was pretty fun. Shambles.
I'll take it next. I would agree, kind of. Just every time before we step on stage, it's always different. The energy's always different. Sometimes, like, Nick's on his period. It's always
Me? She's the mean one.
But yeah, it's always just...
You got it? You got it? Okay.
Got it.
Next question. Let's go right here.
tips for dancers to become better dancers?
Ballet class.
Ballet. Take as many classes as you can. Dance as much as you can. I don't think you can ever love dance too much. I know that ballet is like the foundation of all dance. We talked about it the other night that the best hip-hop dancers I know are the ones that have been trained in ballet and in jazz and in modern. Kenny Wormald, Misha Gabriel. I've seen videotapes of Misha when he was 13 doing the Bluebird variation in a pair of blue tights and feathers. His brise is so fierce. Ask him to show you that next time you see him.
And a triple pirouette.
Honestly, I think that just taking as many different types of classes and just broadening your dance horizon is the best way to go.
And also network as much as possible. Like while you're at these conventions, like go and meet a new person. Like if you see somebody doing something insane that you've never seen before, like in the convention classroom, don't get jealous of them. Walk up to them and be like, "Wow, that was nuts." And
Let's be
how did you
friends.
do that? Yeah, let's be friends. Let's exchange Twitter handles. And we
Hashtag
can
let's be
DM all the time. You know? And then you can form a dance company together. So networking is huge. It's huge in becoming a professional dancer. And take every opportunity to network that you can.
Yes, ma'am, right there.
Yeah, you.
This one's for Amy. I just want to know, like, how this year has been for you, like, after, getting the show and stuff.
Wow. Well, I moved to LA. That was a big step for me, and I'm here. I moved in with Haley from the show. Mackenzie's upstairs for me, so is Nico and Elise. So I have my whole family, and then I've met all these people, and got to work with Travis again. And I got to work with Jamie and everyone. I can just name everyone across. I don't know, little things here and there. Just I'm only a newbie in this, so I have to start from the bottom again, just like how I started with the show and everything. So learning with everyone and great teachers over here. Yeah.
We love you.
Welcome to the family. Let's get somebody in the back. That nice lady right up there. Hi.
Travis, I was just curious about the rest of the season as you think you dance. If you're going to have time to do a lot of choreography as you have been.
Yeah, I'm 2 routines a week right now. So I was there at 6 a.m. today creating 2 new routines, and I finished at 2:30. Came here, taught 2 crash course classes, and then restaged, and then I just performed right now. So that was my day.
She works hard for the money.
I'm only not doing 1 week right now. So.
Morgan, lay it on me, bro.
I love tap.
I love watching hot girl jazz. I'll say that for sure.
You love watching me do hot girl jazz?
No, watching you.
You're really good at it. I would have to say ballet. I love watching ballet. I love doing ballet until we get to Petit Allegro. Then I want to cry. I hate Petit Allegro. It's the worst. I want to be on the floor. It's irrelevant. So I don't want to be.
Right here.
You guys have so much trust, especially in girls falling over everything. I trust. And you don't know each other really, really well. When you started the company, maybe, I don't know.
No, we've known each other for a very long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in ways. We have a double tap system where she doesn't know we're back there. You get a double tap on the heel, and that's when you know you can fall. So, just so you know.
This how'd you tell?
Yeah.
We have known each other for a really long time. Like Travis said, we knew each other when he was 9 and I was 12. Jamie.
Jamie and I were raised in my mom's dance studio since we were like 11, 12. We were dance partners. So it's been,
Kayla and I actually met each other when I was 11 and she was 9. I was really sick.
I like Channing since she was 7. Been that since we were like 13.
We used to see Chan come to Jump when she was 12, 11.
Minnie probably.
No, she was 11 or 12.
We've known each other for a long, long time.
Yeah, long time.
Yes, missing the white, but the
Personally, I have to tell you guys, I'm a huge fan. I'm a groupie, seriously.
thank you.
I follow everything. I check your website. I check your Facebook page all the time. Making sure I don't miss the show. So I just want to know what the plans are with the company. Are you going to continue to keep it together and travel and tour? And
We don't have an ending destination. I think that's the fun part about it. It's like we just want to keep growing as choreographers, as dancers. We still feel so new and fresh into this, dance company world. And a lot of our mentors and people that we look up to, like William Forsythe and all these different people from Europe and all over the world, they're in their 50s, 60s. So I think we're just a baby. We're just a baby company. It's only been 3 years, so
This is our first show too. We're already like, when do we get to create our next show? When do we get to retire these numbers? But I mean,
yeah, we're going back on tour in October, November, January, February, and that's we're a little bit of Canada, but American, but we still really want to go to Australia. We really want to go to Europe, and we want to do these things, but America just won't let us go right now, and so we gotta do America a little bit more, and then hopefully dreams start to go over. Yes, ma'am.
I just want to thank you for making this Grandma Love dance so much.
oh, get up here. Way up there. There's a hand way up there.
Shirt with a hand.
Yeah. You, sister. Hey.
Wow, that was great. You're
hired.
You're hired.
Amazing.
She's funny.
I got hired for a Dancing with the Stars performance, and I hired literally almost everyone here, and we performed it, and after the job, we looked around at each other, we were like, why aren't we doing this all the time? Why aren't we dancing and creating and just like, so then we had an idea like, well, let's do a show together, and I had won the ACE Awards, and Teddy and Misha got runners up the next year, so we combined our money, and we did our first show in LA in December of 2010? 2010, we did our first show in LA. And it was like in the round, it was like 300 people.
It's at a theater, a club.
Yeah.
It's a nightclub.
And it started with this little idea, and then the reality show kind of followed us through it, and because of that, then we got a tour, then we did our first tour, now we're going on our second national tour, and it keeps getting bigger and bigger, and it's awesome! December 2010 was our first performance. I was there. It was there.
And then the Highlands? You guys were at the Highlands, the little club show?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you guys. That's amazing.
Thank you.
All the way back there.
So you guys are amazing artists. Who's the business mind?
Where are they at?
Where they at? Nicole and Granddad.
That lady.
Evelyn.
Right there.
Nicole is
sitting on the stairs. Nicole Mallon
is our producer.
Brad,
stand up. Tour manager. Stand up. We love you, Nicole. Nicole. Yeah. Magic happens with this woman. And this is our wonderful new agent, Evelyn. Everyone say hi.
Yeah.
Evelyn. And then that's our tour manager, Brad, with Brad Dad.
We love you.
We love you guys. And then, of course, Phil Strumming. I don't know if Phil is here tonight, but Phil Strumming is big copy.
So we just create right now. That's what's happening. we took the business side out of our hands because obviously it was not going well. Next question.
Yeah, right here.
Okay. Well, first off, I love you guys so much, and I have the t-shirt and the sweatshirt, and I just
Yay!
I love my sweatshirt.
amazing as you guys today.
Wow.
But my question is for me, dance is a place, the studio is a second home, a place where you can totally forget the world and just dance, and it's helps me so much. How does dance help you guys?
I think just in that way. I mean, for me, especially in high school, when things were crazy and I was trying to get to school at 7 in the morning and then be there until 2:30 and then get out and have 45 minutes to drive to the studio, and then I get to the studio and I felt like when I got to the studio, that was the first time in my day I could just release and just let all the emotion that I had pent up from just sitting in class, staring. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was great academically. Do your work. It's important. Get through high school, yeah? At least. College, I did it. It's possible. But it's important. Dance has definitely been my passion. And so I think dance has definitely helped me through, the ups and downs. And I've made a whole lot of amazing friends and traveled to some amazing places because of it. So.
Can you talk a little bit about the creative process, whether it's one person that comes up with an idea, whether it's a collaboration, whether it's the music that
Usually
initiates
this ray
it?
of light comes through the and I catch it and we pass it to each other.
It starts with music usually. We have whiteboards, and when we used to live together, it was a lot easier. But now that we've all, have our own places now, it's kind of hard to get us all in one area. But we write down music. We write down music that inspires us, music we want to create to, and then from there we kind of put the genres together. How would these things blend? How can we edit this together? And then from there it kind of goes into the story. So it's music's usually always first, and then an idea comes in second. And movements usually last unless it's Teddy. He's got phrases for days.
Yeah, the creative process when we actually get in the studio is super easy now. We just all kind of stand around and we're like, let's move. We just go, and it's like somebody we move, and somebody will be like, no, I don't like that. No, let's try this, and it's very, we bounce a lot of ideas back and forth, and it's pretty creative. It's really fun. Like I said,
started.
Yeah, it's easy to do when you're doing it with your best friends, and you've been doing it now for 4 years now.
Yeah.
So it's the process. We know what buttons to push. We know what buttons not to push. Yeah, it's super easy now.
Trav usually has the final say though.
Well, we trust him the most.
We do.
Just one more question.
Fantastic.
Oh.
I think she's got her hands
Thanks,
really
Mom.
high.
Yeah, your dancing is phenomenal, and I'm curious about the lighting. Adds another element to it.
Yes.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much for tonight. Amazing work. They learned everything in the last few days.
Yeah. It's that lighting from our show. We have amazing lighting designers, but we've had one person literally do all of our cues in one day from a text. So
Good job, guys. Ryan, you guys, awesome job. You guys rock.
thank you guys so much for coming tonight. Please follow us. ShapingSoundCo.com. We're going back on the road. Thank you guys so much.